Here he comes from inside his own 5. So Miami's offense is on the field for the first time today. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Beck. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Hokies offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Stewart. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. The Hokies send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the catch. It's Fletcher. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Boy, do they need to convert this 3rd down or they'll be punting out of their end zone. Buys a little time. He got enough for the 1st down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Got a little space.
Return is brought down at the 31, and your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over 1st and 10.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Selden. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Hokies will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Back to throw, it's Beck. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Fletcher. Oh, he got loose. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Canes are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires it incomplete. Guys, you have to believe Virginia Tech has had this one circled. This last year, they were victims to the lunacy and perhaps questionable calls that Miami was able to pull it out at the very end. The Cajuns did that over and over again.
And Miami did it all year long. This was kind of the start of it, right? The Hail Mary, the review, like, was it really a catch? Was it not? I kind of thought it was a catch. I thought it should have remained on the field. And I got a feeling, Jesse, Virginia Tech fans probably didn't forget that.
No, and the players didn't either. You know, they're fired up, ready to go in this one. You think back to that game, how good Cam Ward was late in it. Can Carson Beck be that guy in this one? Because you know Virginia Tech showed up here to take this thing all the way to when there's zeros on the clock. They're going to be ready to roll.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field, and suddenly it's quite the resume. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Hokies will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And here comes that Miami offense. weapon to bail out a drive. David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to pass. It's back. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The lone back's got it. Runs through the tackle.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Hurricanes come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. He splits the uprights. The lead is now 4 here in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Fights off the defender. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Green. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Back to throw, it's back. That's caught, it's Daniels. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bauman. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it inside the 15. They They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He wants to throw it again. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll run it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Catch in the middle, it's Green. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Holloway. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coming out with it, it's Marion. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Canes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Beck. They'll run the screen. Running to Green. Turning it on! A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The snap sets up the throw. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lyle. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Bauman. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Beck. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. He'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. To the air on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marion. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one third and long. This is a designed run. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by 10 to Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback on the keeper. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Hokies will hustle to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. Stopped just inside the 25, will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. To the air, it's Beck. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Heath. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's out past the 35. He's is running free down the middle. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
23. Virginia Tech, 12.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Canes will kick it away to start the second half.
Set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. He'll pull it on the read, fighting off the defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
The Hokies decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Got enough for the first. That gives him 54 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. They'll ride the hot hand. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Beck. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left.
The kick is good.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
26.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Sets a kickoff.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat.
There he goes! Ripping through the defense. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Brings up 2nd down.
Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Green. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
1st down, Hokies.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Caught in the backfield, it's Green. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Wants to throw, it's Beck. Release to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Fletcher. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Canes in the hurry-up. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the 1st pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. With the catch, it's Fletcher. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Beck. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Final play of the quarter coming. He'll keep it himself. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Holds and fires complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Canes with the 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's back. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Using his feet. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble. Big-time costly mistake.
Send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have.
Breaks into the open. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's back. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fletcher. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the ground with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the Hurricanes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pop the draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Takes it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Finds a little space. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The play action fake. unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Hokies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And here comes the punt team.
Number 95 on to kick it away.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Looking for space, it's Lyle. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Marion. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Beck.
You're going to have to design something a little bit better than that, fellas. I mean, you're throwing the football, you get 1 yard, and that was not an easy catch by him. Toe-tapped, made sure he got his foot down, but I don't know if that was worth it for a 1 yard gain.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Green. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Pinned just inside their own 20, they need to convert on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. He breaks a tackle. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The Hokies are threatening in the red zone. Wants to fire on second down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They'll throw on third and short. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. They want to throw it. Here's the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Hokies. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. On the ground. He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion to hold on to their lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.